Yo, what's up, world? APW Sports signing back in. Wish I was coming to you guys for some happier reaction and analysis for the Bears, but can't say I'm happy. Can't say it. We lost a close one, 31-28 in overtime to Miami. It's a lot to get into. There's a lot of things that just needs to be touched on with this game. Number one, the first half. I don't know what Bears team showed up in this first half, but it wasn't the Bears team that showed up against Tampa Bay. It wasn't that team. I don't know what got into the Bears. The Monstars still in power in the first half, but we had costly penalties, mistakes, blown coverages, turnovers. It was just a abominable first half. Now, second half, the offense, Trubisky specifically, especially the first few drives in the first half, he came out lights out on fire. I mean, hitting left and right. And Taylor Gabriel, this man is probably just, I want to say, one of the best free agent steals the Bears have probably had in a while. I didn't see, even when we signed him, I knew it was a good signing. I didn't think he would turn into this. The player he's becoming right now, getting everything deep, and then the way they use him in the offense is just, I see how underutilized he was in Atlanta. I can see that right now, but defense, the entire game, what happened? Khalil Mack was the non-factor, and I'm actually surprised that I'm actually saying that. That sounds foreign coming out of my mouth, especially the way he's been playing all year. He was just a non-factor. I'm not even gonna say non-factors. He was a non-factor in terms of making plays and getting to the quarterback. The Bears didn't have a sack today. That's another thing. But I think we can see what happens to the Bears when they don't get the pass rush, when the pass rush is not on their A game. They get exposed. Kyle Fuller had 2 picks. Great. I did not see that coming at all because the boy can't catch. So 2 picks, that's actually a surprise. But when he wasn't getting those 2 picks, he getting hopped over, blown coverage, falling down. It seems like teams pick on Fuller. I hope I'm not the only one that's seeing that. I see teams pick on Kyle Fuller. I could be wrong, I could be right, but it seems like teams pick on Fuller. It might just be me. I don't know. But this game in overtime. No. Before I get into overtime, the Bears and these fumbles. Jordan Howard fumbled at the goal line. Tariq Cohen fumbled in overtime. What is going on? And Trubisky, in the he had great plays, but some of him throwing across his body, you just don't do that in the NFL. One, he got lucky. One of them wasn't picked. The other one, he got a completion to Tariq Cohen, but still. I played quarterback growing up, and even then, my coaches always said, do not throw across your body. Don't do it. He did it at least 2 or 3 times that I can recall, just sitting here thinking about it. At least 2 or 3 times, he threw across his body. I don't understand it. I don't know. And, and they did not stop Albert Wilson in those screen plays. They started catching on, but it was too late. You let him get off on 3 screens, 2 of them for touchdowns, and one of them was for 70, 78, 75 yards between that. I'm not even going to look it up because I'm already irritated and pissed off. But Albert Wilson, Kansas City cast-off from Matt Nagy, you let him tear you up And just to tear somebody up, Brock Osweiler. We get beat by Brock Osweiler for the third time. Brock Osweiler. The boys, they made him look like fucking, I don't know, a second coming to Tom Brady today. Like, Brock Osweiler. I'm gonna just leave that name there, Brock Osweiler. One of the most horrible contracts in NFL history when the Texans paid him that 4 years, $72 million. And you let him tell you up. Third time against him. And you let him tell you up. I don't get this. We needed this win bad, especially knowing that we got New England next week at home. And you had many of chances to win this game. And you shot yourself in the foot. Not once. Not twice. Not even three. Probably like 5-6 times you had chances to win this game and you didn't do it. You made costly mistakes, bad plays, poor tackling. That's number one. Poor tackling. I seen that all over the game today. Poor tackling by the defense, and which is something I was not expecting, especially from this defense. Poor tackling. Man, this is just. And another thing that I wanted to touch on before I end this video. Why can't the Bears ever beat the Dolphins when we have legitimate teams? We can never beat the Dolphins. Never. 85. That's our one loss. Dolphins. It's 2006. We were 6-0 going into the Dolphins game. Got whooped. This game, coming off a bye week, 3 wins in a row. Defense is playing well. Offense is finally catching this groove. Lose. Do the Bears have a curse against the Dolphins every time we have a good season? Or expected to have a good season? I don't know. I might have been the only one to see that. Like, we can't. What is it about the Dolphins that we can't beat them for? What is it? It is not just like recently. It's different eras. We can never beat the Dolphins when we have a good team. What is it? What is it? The curse of the Miami Dolphins the Bears have now? I don't know. I had to think about it myself after the game. Actually, it was during the game. I started to think to myself, I'm like, are we ever going to beat the Dolphins when we have a good team? It came close to that when we were rolling. Then that one, I think we was up 21-10. Had that touchdown. And a pass interference penalty, which I think was so piss poor called. It was so touchy-feely. And the next play, Trubisky throws in a double cover, trying to force something, and throws an interception. I think that play, number one, was the number one momentum swing factor in the game. I think that play alone changed the course of a game, because that was a 14-point swing. Instead of being up 14, they score on their drive and tie the game with a 2-point conversion at 21-21. I think if that play never happened, that penalty was never called, the Bears win this game. The Bears win this game because the momentum is riding on their side. The offense is clicking. They already scored 21, and they're going to 28 to 10. I think at that point. No, 28 to 13 at that point. And I think that 28 to 13 lead would have held, especially with the momentum the Bears were having going into that drive, going into that particular play in general. The Bears would have won that game if that penalty was not called, because it was a pick play, mind you, but the flag is so, like, he barely, like, he literally, it looked like he was running into him, not even on purpose. Like, it looked like accident accidental contact. Now, if they'd have called something like that, maybe, but I don't know. And that roughing the passer call that they called on Leonard Floyd, this is why I do not like the way the NFL is protecting the quarterbacks. Maybe I'm going to make a video on that. Maybe. I don't know. I think I might. But actually, I think I am. Because the way the rule is called right now, it is absolutely ridiculous. Leonard Floyd didn't even touch the man. Well, not in the head like they say they did. He got the hand as he was releasing. And they called a roughing the passer foul. The NFL, you are overprotecting these quarterbacks. I don't care if it was, even if it was Trubisky got hit, I still would have said that was not a foul. That was not a foul. This game. Talk about a swing of emotions watching football. This game had me through every single emotion I could probably ever have. Happy, angry, excited, upset, frustrated, all of it in one game. Like, it was all in one game. This game, it was a good game, don't get me wrong, but it would have been even better if the Bears won. But otherwise, it was a good game. But on that note, I am signing out. Be sure to like the video, comment your thoughts down below, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel, as that helps the channel to grow. And also click that little notification bell to let you know whenever I upload. But I am APW Sports signing out. You guys have a good rest of the week, because I won't. The Bears lost. Peace out.